the workout and then have it grow from there. And then and so that's how it all came to being. So just going back again, so from leaving medicine to starting like, dipping my feet into the waters of fitness, and then kind of like taking what I do really well, which is jump roping, single rope, and the power, and not so much acrobatic skills, but it's really the speed and the endurance training that I really loved. Double unders, crosses, that was my thing. And so I really like honed in on that, and I just became really good at it. And I said, I'm going to take a chance in competing. I'm going to compete on a national level to see how I fare. And so in 2005, I took a chance, and I entered the USA jump rope national jump rope championship. Just fresh, just taught myself how to do the speed work, and took a chance. And long story short, June 25th, 2005, I think it was. Yeah, 2005, I went to Orlando, Florida, where the nationals were being held. And long story short, I won 3 gold medals and 1 silver medal that day. And so it just goes to show that if you believe in yourself, and you believe in your craft, and you believe in, what you're passionate about, you can do it. And so after winning that, I said to myself, hey, I can take this further. The women who were competing, and they had teams. They had a team. I was like, yo, what is that? What is that like to have a jump rope team? And at that time, New York City, New York did not have anything of the sort, which was so weird to me. Like, New York, jump rope, but nobody had it. So I said to my partner then, Dion, hey, you know what? I want to start a jump rope team, and this was all, it all came from the fact that, I got a boost of confidence from winning, and now I have the creds, I have the medals, and I have the credentials to back it up. I am a national champion now, and I can go out and do my own thing, my own way. So when I opened up Lucy B's Jump and Fun Jump Rope Gym for Kids, I knew what I wanted. I didn't want to look outside to what other people were doing, what have you. I just focused on what I was good at, and I taught the kids my way and my style of jumping, and then took it from there. The team that started off as maybe a 1 person became 3, became 5, became 10, and then soon after, this jump rope team became quite successful, and I dare I say kind of famous in New York. We did shows in schools, private schools, public schools, camps. The Jump and Fun Jump Rope Gym, attracted kids from all over, and so yeah, not to go into any kind of details, but we've had a lot of challenging years too, but all in all, it was wonderful. At the same time, I didn't want to use other people's ropes. So this is like back in 2006, 2007. I didn't want to use other people's ropes. I wanted to design my own ropes based on my personality, based on like how I wanted things. Even our team uniforms, I wanted them to just stand out, to be absolutely different from everyone else, absolutely unique. And that's how I came up with the concept of, the Lucy B, jump ropes. Like, the ropes are not like ordinary beaded ropes. They were beaded ropes, right? And I should say not were, but they are. They're beaded ropes with special long handles. And I wanted to make each rope different for each customer, client, and for my team. And so they were made by me, each rope by hand by me. And so I took so much pride over the years just making the ropes. And there were so many questions as to why would I just spend all of this time making ropes by hand when I could actually manufacture them, have them made in bulk. And that's what I didn't want. I wanted to stand out. I wanted to be different from all the rest. And that's why I did what I did. It was painstakingly hard to do, like having a whole lot of orders, and you have to sit there and you have to cut the rope to the size, the person's height, and then they're like, we want, gold and silver beads, and we want this amount. I had to comply because that's what my business was all about. So yeah, so that was the Lucy B jump rope business, as well as the jump rope gym. And then over the years, you guys know that I'm living in Sweden now, but like in 2013, I closed up shop. I closed the jump rope studios and the gyms because I moved here, and I spent most of my time here in Sweden, and but still going to New York like 2 or 3 times a year to teach at camps, at schools, PTAs, Girl Scouts. I'd be hired by certain schools and resorts, even in the Caribbean, where where my skills were needed to help my private clients learn how to jump rope, and to help them on their fitness journey. So that is how it, and here in Sweden, like, I'm a full-time elementary school teacher. However, I still keep the jump rope going, where after school I do jump rope programs for the kids, like in my classroom here, after school, and it's just been wow. But that's another story too, because when I got here to Sweden, I actually started I tried to have a jump rope team going on here too, but the dynamics here in Sweden in terms of physical exercise for kids, it's not the same as in the United States. In the United States, you can actually make that a business, right? Which is what I did. I was an entrepreneur, blah, blah, blah. But here in Sweden, we have something called fritids, where, parents don't really pay for after school programs for kids like that. I mean, I could go further into that, but I would have to go into a whole lot of other complicated things to make that like a business here. So it's not really necessary. I've got a wonderful job. I make money. But I also, I have my, I had my jump rope business, meaning making my ropes. I've sold thousands and thousands of ropes here too. So 2020, I stopped selling ropes, like, officially, because I'm done. So it's been a really long run. From 2003 or 2004, I started making ropes till 2020. So it's been a lucrative business. It's been a successful business, and it's a business that brought so much happiness to all of my clients all over the world, because I sold my ropes from New York. I don't really want to like go and count, but it has been worldwide. A lot of orders in Europe, the Caribbean, and of course the United States. The bulk of my ropes being sold to schools and organizations, corporate things of that sort. So jump rope, I have so much, like, that whole business of jump rope, it's so wow, and you can do so much with it. So I encourage those of you out there who are interested in teaching kids or adults or what have you, if jump rope is your passion, and just find something that you're in jump rope that you're really good at, and just focus on that, and just be really good at it. And but just make sure that you're passionate about it, and you're not just going into it because you want to make money or you want exposure, because it doesn't work. Your passion has to come through. You have to be passionate about what you want, because, honey, let me tell you, like, every other person is doing jump rope right out there, and everybody should have their own styles, but unfortunately a lot of people copy off of other people and what they're doing. So I would say just focus on what you're good at and just stick with that. Don't worry about what that person's doing or what that person's doing and how they're doing it, blah, blah, blah. It's just do you. And I think that's like the big message. But again, stay tuned for the backstory on how I got started and my jump rope fitness journey from back in the day, because it's a great story, both on, teaching women, teaching men, teaching kids, jump rope competitions, how my body has evolved from being whoa, whoa, whoa to where it is right now and where I'm going. I'm 54 years old, and let me tell you something. I mean, I've got so much to tell you guys about bodies changing, women like myself. I'm not speaking for all women, okay? But there's a particular body type that I am actually focusing on, and you know who you are, girls, okay? And so we go through a lot with menopause and the way your body changes and things of that sort. But we're all unique, but we have things that make us, that keep us, I guess, connected on a similar level. So we can talk about that later. But I just wanted to give you a little introduction as to where I'm going to be going now with, my videos, and kind of showing you where I was, my journey then, where I am now, and where I'm going to be heading. And it's just so exciting. And I can't wait to share it with all of you guys. So that being said, this is a long video, but I wanted to be as thorough as possible to just let you guys know that I did not forget you out there in YouTube land. There's just a lot going on health-wise, work-wise and whatnot. And also this summer, I kind of wanted to just chill, kind of stay off the social media thing a little bit. But getting back to, I don't know, a new me. All right, have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and see you guys soon. Again, stay tuned for the vids.